much. I came across something and I would want to share with you and hear your opinion and thoughts at the section. Before then, I have a question which I would want us to answer deep within our hearts. As Africans or as a black person, are we that desperate that we are deliberately or begging for people to come make us whole? Are we so empty? Now listen to her and then listen to the reply as well that some Africans gave to her, which I was so happy about, and we'll be right back.
I think it's really funny how the black community is desperately trying to claim Morocco. Like, it's not even the Moroccans themselves that are saying we are African, it's the Africans that are forcing it on the Moroccans. Every single video I'm watching, it's someone from the black community trying to claim that Morocco is African. Yeah, Morocco is in Africa. China's in Asia. Russia's in Asia. You don't see Chinese people saying this is a win for Asia. Or when France wins, they don't say this is a win for Europe. Or if Saudi Arabia won, they wouldn't say this is a win for Asia. Like, it's really weird, but it's also really sad. Morocco's win is not an African win, nor is it an Arab win. But I think it's more of an Arab win since 80% of the population is Arab. But anyway, it's a win for Morocco. You'll need to stop forcing Moroccans into your community. I think it's really funny how the black community is desperately trying to claim Morocco. Like, it's not even the Moroccans.
I know this old woman, but let me just clear you out very quick. Ain't no black community or African community forcing Moroccans to stay in Africa if they don't want to be there, if they feel like they don't belong there. They might as well cut the fucking piece of continent and go to wherever they feel welcomed. Okay, we're happy for you guys to do that. Ain't no African people begging Moroccans or asking Moroccans or forcing Moroccans to say they're Africans. It's visible in the eyes. Do you know African map? Morocco's in Africa, and that's why people say Moroccans are Africans. But in her comment section, a lot of people were saying, and these were Moroccans, I guess, or whatever, they were saying, oh yeah, we're Arabs, we're not black, we're not Africans. I'll tell you something yet. I'm from Zanzibar. A lot of Arabs people live in Zanzibar. My family is mixture with Arabs and stuff like that. My point is, you could be African and Arab. Back to Moroccans who were saying Africans are desperately wanting them to be called Africans or to be in Africa. You can cut off your country or your house and leave. Go to wherever you feel welcomed. Ain't nobody's claiming you. Ain't nobody's desperately needing you or whatever. No. But for those Moroccans who are proud to be Africans, we are one. We are proud. We love you guys. When we are one as a continent, we love each other. We support each other. And some other comments were talking about, oh, their hair is different, their skin color is different, or whatever, and we're better. If you don't shut the insecure much, does my hair bother you? Who said I don't love my hair? Who said I'm ugly with my hair? Who said I'm not comfortable with my skin? This is what people do. Whenever they don't have a point to say whatever, they always trying to bring something that's not relevant. What did our skin and hair do to you guys? Insecure much? You like it very much? That or what? Again, we love those Moroccans who are proud to be Africans and they love being called Africans. We love you guys. We are all one. Mwah. But for those who say like they don't belong in Africa, they feel like Africa's no home, pack your shit and leave. That's the door, bitch. And nobody's forcing you to stay somewhere that you feel like you don't belong. Anyway, I called her old. I don't know if she's old or anything, but my bad if you're not old.
Why do I get the feeling that a lot of her type feels that we are begging for recognition as a people, as a continent, as a black community? Why do I feel that way? Now, I think there are reasons why they think like this, and we are the cause to some point because we run to them for every little thing. We run to them for any little thing. I think it was on here I talk about we begging as if we are begging for recognition or begging for validation from this person. Because any little thing, any small thing you hear, if you want to be successful, you have to leave Africa. That is why they keep having feelings like this, and someone will come out and make a statement like this without even knowing what she's talking about. To me, I feel she didn't even get into discovering what she wants to talk about before she came out to talk about it. How will you just come out and say Morocco is not in Africa when it's even on the map, on the fake map even that they made, is there that Morocco is in Africa? And we should see the level of which these persons look at us. We should understand now the level of which these people place us. Like people that do not have base when we. The struggle for our disunity is so much that even the lowest of them struggled, tried their best to see that we are separated from ourselves, to see that we are divided. Because they know when we are united, a lot of things is going to happen. And this is what they brainwash them with. They tell them this thing. In short, I wouldn't be surprised if this is how she grew up. Knowing that maybe they told her that some of the countries that we claim to be African is not African countries. This is what they might have taught her in her school, and she grew up with that idea. And that is why you see the way they look down on Africans. Sometimes I ask myself, how? And I believe, I wouldn't be surprised that she had never even been to Africa. So most of the ideas she have are what those that claim they came here, the lies that those that were here went to tell them, to help them in looking down on us more, so that their plans will come to fulfillment. And that is why a lot of them still think that Africans do not have clothes to wear. Africans still move around with leaves like Adam and Eve in the garden. Africans don't have clean water. Africans don't know how to do this. Africans don't know how to do that. In short, we don't have shelter. We still live inside huts. Because this is how they look at us. Like people that are nothing and begging for a lot of things. And I do not blame her. If we can put our heads together and remain in our continent and build us up, if we can put our heads together and refuse sending out resources anywhere else, I think people like her will shut up. People like her will shut up. But because we keep running out, telling ourselves that if you want to be successful, you have to be out of Africa. This is one of the lies they brainwashed us with, and it's working perfectly well for them. We have seen ourselves as people that cannot be successful without the West. And that is why someone like her will come out and make statements like this, that we are begging for recognition. You know, I saw something on the net one time. It's not even just, it wasn't yesterday or 2 days back, of a Nigerian actress who was given a US citizenship. She was given the citizenship of the US. And she came on the media and was so happy about it, and some of her friends who were in the same profession as her were so happy for her that it was everywhere. And when I look at it, my heart bleeds. It's not that I'm not happy for her progress. No, if she sees that as a progress or success for her, then she can go up with that. But the pain I have is that you are so happy that someone else is coming to pick you. Someone else is taking you away from your origin, and you are happy. And these are a lot of them that are out there, a lot of successful doctors, a lot of successful scientists, and the rest of them are Africans that they pick out and give them citizenship. And then they begin to call them Black Americans. They keep them there and they are using them, they are sucking them up dry. Just imagine, whenever they have nothing to give again, whenever they have nothing to offer anymore, you will not hear anything about them. And because they have taken them away and they themselves decided to forget about their origin, they will go like sheep that is lost. You will hear nothing about them. They are gone. Because they are not useful anymore to them. And she was so happy. And a lot of her time were so happy. It pains me because people like them are people that are on top. They have people that look at them, look up to them. There are people that want to be like them. Now, everybody wants to struggle to be a citizen now of America. Because it's like, when you are a citizen of America, it's an achievement, a very big achievement. We are so happy to run away from our own. We are so, in short, why didn't she even bring it to the media? She should have assimilated it for herself. You know, some of the things that we do and bring it out as if it's an achievement, sometimes is a disgrace. Why not quietly hide it under somewhere? Don't even allow people know that this is what is happening. Because you are not ashamed that you are so happy that you are going off. You are selling yourself off. You are being picked out. Before you know, you hear that she's no more in the country. They've taken her off the continent. And this is how they pick us off. Yes, our leaders have failed. Yes, our system have failed. Yes, we have failed ourselves as Africans, as black people. But deep within you, deep within me, why is it like there's nothing we can do for our continent? That we all look for where to blame. We all look for who to blame. What about we? What are we doing to make the continent better? Is it by running off to go become citizen of another place? Another continent? You will not hear that they are citizens of one country in Africa. It's outside the continent. And up to this stage, it's like an achievement. And that shows that we are so backward that we do not want to move ahead. And when you talk, they say you are enemy of progress. You are jealous that you are succeeding. Sweetheart, this is our continent, this is our home. No one from anywhere will come and build it for us. It is us that can build this for ourselves. It is us that can do this for ourselves, and us alone. When it is left for them, they want to pack everything that is packable from here and then cover the whole continent, that to be as if no being ever lived here. They will wipe us off and clean out. And look at the way we are. Alright, after listening to all of this, what are your thoughts and opinion? Leave them there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. Bye for now.